Hello all, welcome to part 21 of Cucumber BDD training series. In this session, I am going to explain and practically show you how to use Cucumber expressions in projects. So let's get started. So in the previous session, I showed you how to use regular expressions in Cucumber projects. Now I'm going to show you how to use Cucumber expressions in place of the regular expressions in Cucumber projects. So for that, guys, we have this help documentation available for us to learn this Cucumber expressions, which is very simple. Okay, I'll open this. Okay, this link. It's on the GitHub page. If you search for GitHub Cucumber expressions, you'll get this page on Google. Okay, after getting to this Cucumber expressions of GitHub, you can scroll down here. You have a lot of documentation here, guys. Okay, we'll be using this documentation practically. I'll switch to this project. In this project, I have opened this register.feature file for which already have implemented each and every step of this scenarios of this feature file. So the implementation of the steps of the scenarios of this feature file are in this register.java file, step definition file. I'll go to this register.java. I'll remove all these implementations that I have done so far. Okay, I'll just clear it out. Now after clearing it out, I'll say Control Shift O, the import statements will be gone. Now come back to register.feature file and click on, you see it's not, okay, the implementations are removed, but it's not giving the current status. So right click on the project and say Maven and say update project. Sometimes it will not reflect, you have to update the project case, okay, often. After the updation is done, it will try to link this steps with the step definition methods, but since they are not there, they will get highlighted like this, okay? So first, let's start with this first step, okay, which doesn't require much Cucumber expression, but we'll write that. I have copied this. I copied this statement, given statement, and come to here. I'll create a method here, public void. Just provide that method name and fill the gaps with the underscore symbol like this. Fill the gaps with the underscore symbol and put circular brackets at the end to convert this into a method, and starting of the method and ending of the method you write, and provide a system.out.println statement. Okay, and inside that you just write double greater than symbol just for representation. User got navigated to register account page. Okay, for example, I'm writing this print statement. Okay, but in real time we have to write Selenium automation code or something. Here in place of the given Gherkin keyword, we have to write given annotation from Cucumber. Over the mouse and @ given and import it from Cucumber library. And here provided circular brackets and in the double quotes. And now copy paste this line. User navigates to register account page as it is. I'm not using any regular expressions like starts with or ends with. I directly copy pasted this text. This is a Cucumber. Okay. By default, Cucumber will be like this if you are not using any regular expressions. Okay. Fine, done. You see, once this step is completed, go back to the register.feature file and click on save all. This dilation will go off. You see, dilation is gone off. That means the step is implemented properly now. Let's go with the next step. This is the next step, guys. This also will take the same. We have to do the same thing. Public void. Paste this. Okay. Here we are entering Arun. Okay. We are passing Arun, guys. Okay. So here I'll write user enters first name. I'll remove this Arun from here. I'll attach this underscore in place of that into the first name field. Okay. I'll not be using the regular expressions. Instead, I'll be using, wherever possible, I'll be using the Cucumber expressions. Okay. Here it is @when, guys. Okay. Because when Gherkin keyword is there in the feature file, so I have to use @when annotation from Cucumber. And here provide circular brackets, provide double quotes. Again, copy paste this statement. User enters first name. So to represent this, okay, here starts with, ends with will not be there. To represent this Arun, okay, to represent this Arun, I'll be writing simply curly braces and string. This is what is a Cucumber expression. Okay, this is what is a Cucumber expression, guys. If you see here in the documentation also, for matches anything, okay, string we can use. We can use string here, guys. Okay, string. It will accept any string. If it is a single word, also we can accept. Okay, if it is a single word, this is only one word, right? This is only one word. There are not multiple words. So we can either use string here, come back here and click on save all. You see, it's the highlightation is gone. That means implementation is done. In place of the string, you can also use a word kind of thing, a single word, right? Anyhow, this string is a single word. You can either use word also and click on save all. If it is still not highlighted, that means the implement is working fine. Or you can use empty curly braces. Click on save and come back here. You see still it is not okay highlighted. That means this implementation is working fine. Okay, these are all Cucumber expression case. Either you can write string here, better to write string, or word, or empty curly braces. Anything is fine. You can understand this. Okay, either you can write string, it will take single word is there. If multiple words are there in the string, better to use this one. If single word is there, either you can use this one or this one. I prefer to use this one only because it is more understandable. And if you want to receive anything, it can be a string, it can be an integer, it can be any other thing, then simply use empty curly braces. It can take anything. It may not be string, it may not be int, it can take anything, guys. Okay, so it's a universal thing. Okay, instead of using respective double, byte, short, int, long, float, string like that, you can use this one which can intake anything. Okay, that's what is the purpose. It's very simple, guys. Cucumber expressions are very simple. For now, I'll use strings since I am expecting string. System.out.println. Here I have to write string first name. I'm receiving the first name, right? So first name is not coming here. So let's see what will happen here. Double quotes, user has entered first name colon, I'll say first name, okay, plus, you see it's working fine. Okay, this will be passed to this parameter, guys. Okay, this first name will be passed to this parameter. Okay, done. Now let's see whether at the end we'll see whether it is working fine or not. Okay, for now, you see we have implemented this step using the Cucumber expression. Now let's go with the next expression. So motori is there. Okay, we are passing motori there. Public void, paste it, and fill the gaps with underscore. This part is a data. I'll take this data out with underscore, 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 underscore. Either you can use regular expressions or you can use Cucumber expressions. Okay. So here and I guess, okay, it will be mostly and yes, correct. And I'll give the circular brackets, double quotes, and I'll simply import this at the rate and from Cucumber library. And then I'll paste this step, the third step, I'll paste it here into this register. Okay, done. Here in place of this double quotes motori, I'll simply write string. Okay, that is more than enough. And I can receive this as a parameter here. String last name. And here I'll write on system.out.println. I'll write user has entered last name plus last name. User has entered the last name, done. Okay, that is also done. Next, go into the next part. Click on save all. You see, this is highlightation got removed. That means it is implemented. Now let's go with this one. Email address. Public void. Paste it. Underscore. Underscore. Remove this with underscore. 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 Convert into a method and say at the rate and here, at the rate and provide double quotes. Okay. And you do what? You just copy paste this one. This part you copy paste. Come back here and paste it here. Here in place of this, again give string. Let's see what will happen. String. I'll say string email address, and I'll write down system.out.println user has entered email address plus email address. Okay, plus email address. That's it. Done. It's taken in the email address is taken in the form of a string. Okay, done. Now come back here and see, click on save all and see whether it highlightation is gone. So it's working fine. For telephone number, guys, I'll just give in the form of a number, guys. I'll not give double quotes here. I'm directly passing the number here like this. Let's see what will happen. So I'll copy this. Without double quotes, I'm passing this number. So I'm just trying something. That's the reason I have removed the double quotes. Enters underscore, remove this value and give this underscore. In method names, you should not have the value, guys. Okay, just make sure that you don't have any value. And here also in the space gap, you give underscore, circular bracket, starting and ending of the method, and write at the rate and circular bracket. And you just come here and enter, copy this part and paste into the this part, and here in place of the number you give curly braces and mention int, guys. Okay, it is an integer, right? You just mention int. Let's see whether it will work or not. String telephone number. Okay, system.out.println. Here I'll write down user has entered telephone number plus this telephone number. Okay, plus this telephone number you have to write. Done. Now go to the register.feature and click on save all. Let's see whether it's, you see, highlightation is gone. That is working fine. For all the other numbers, I'll remove double quotes, guys. Okay, I'll remove double quotes for all the numbers in this steps. Okay, and okay, here also I'll remove the double quotes so that it will be identified. Remove the double quotes. Remove the double quotes. Click on save all. So here password and all these things are not done. So here also I'll remove the double quotes. Most of the steps are already implemented as part of the first scenario, guys. Remaining steps we will implement based on our situations and all. So click on save all, and now let's take this step, enters password. Okay. So public void, circular bracket, starting and ending, enters password, remove this underscore, 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 @ and I'll write, and here circular brackets, double quote, come back here, copy this part and paste it here. String password, sorry, this is not string, this is int actually. I have to write int here. Okay, integer telephone. Here also int password. So here in place of this I'll provide int. If you see, there are other possibilities also, guys. Apart from int string, we have also float and double are also there. If you have decimal number, you can give 5.55, you can give double, guys. Okay, like that we can give double also. Okay, these are the basic expressions, guys, that we have to use in okay, Cucumber expressions that we can use, nothing much. Okay, if you want to receive anything, use this empty curly braces. If you want to receive only integer values, write like this. Okay, I'll give some examples also. Here there are some examples, guys. Okay, so you can see an example here. Not this one, maybe here only there are examples are there. Let me, you see, here some examples are there. If your step definition, if your feature file step is like this, I have 42 cucumbers in my belly. This 42 can be represented as a cucumber expression like this in the step definition method. On the top of the step definition method, in the expression you can, in place of 42 you can write integer. Okay, if you have 42.5, then it cannot be integer, right? You have to write float. You have to write float like this, or double. Okay, and if it is string, you have to write string. Okay, if it is single word, you have to write word, or if it is a single word or multiple words, you can write string. If you want to receive anything, it can be integer, floating point, double point, string, word, anything, you can use this part. Okay, it's so simple, guys. These are the few basic things that you have to understand, nothing more than that. But let's convert this. Okay, here integer is, password is in the integer format, so I'm just receiving the form of integer. So here I'll write double greater than, user has enter the password colon plus password. I'll write plus password. Okay, done. This part is also done. Click on register.feature, click on save all. It will be highlighted. Highlightation will be going off. Again, next step, we'll keep on implementing public void, and paste this, and fill the underscores. This underscore thing will just generally take time, as there's no other way. Okay, so we have to write this underscores. So we should not always depend with tools like ID Gherkins and all. Tomorrow they may not be there. It's better to, okay, better to stick to this. Okay, manual writing is always okay. After you know how to write it, write the things manually, then you have to learn the tools and to save your time. Okay, that's how the tools need to be used. You should not be entirely depending on the tools like ID Gherkin or something that I have covered in the previous session for creating these regular expressions and all. Or even you can get this Cucumber expressions in when you generate this when you run the feature file without the step definitions implemented in the Eclipse output also, you will get this kind of methods which by basically will be using the Cucumber expressions only. Okay, they will come with the Cucumber expressions. Okay, Okay, here I'll write on user has entered the password, confirmed password, colon plus. Here I'll say int password. I'll say plus password. This is also done. The next one, I'll go here, click on save all. You see now selects privacy policy. These are very simple, guys. Okay, it doesn't take much time. They don't have any things to be passed, so we can simply finish it out. And here underscore, just providing underscores is the only thing that we have to underscore, underscore, underscore. So this part is what? This is also and, guys. So I'll write at the rate and on the top of this, at the rate and here I'll write down double quotes and paste this. That's it. You don't have to do much. So system.out.println, user selects, user selects privacy policy field. Okay, field. That's it. Done. This step is also done. Click on save all. Now clicks on continue button. Okay, few more steps are there. Let's complete them. Public void, clicks on continue button, fill the gaps with underscore to convert into a single word and the name of the method, and start the method and end the method. And here write down at the rate and double quotes a sheet. So here write down system.out.println, user clicks on continue button. Okay, user clicks on continue button. Okay, user clicks on continue button. Then I'll write down the next one. Account should get successfully created. Okay, account should get successfully created. Then keyword is there. That's fine. Here I will write public void. Give the underscore here. Give the underscores. Underscore. 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 And here at the rate then over the mouse. Import this from Cucumber. Circular brackets, double quotes, paste it. Account should get created successfully. System.out.println. Account got created successfully. Got created. Got created is also fine. Okay. So now here selects yes for newsletter option. This is the method. Public void selects yes for newsletter option. Yes for newsletter. So here I'll write and at the rate and double quotes selects yes for newsletter option. System.out.println. Okay. User selects yes for newsletter. This is also done. Come back here, click on save all, gone. And user don't enter details into any fields. Only 3 steps are remaining, guys. We'll implement them. Okay. Then we'll be done. Okay. With the Cucumber expression implementation in the step definition methods to match the steps in the feature scenarios of the feature files. This is how we have to work with the Cucumber expressions, guys. Okay. So very less number of Cucumber expressions are there. Int, curly braces, double, curly braces, string, curly braces. Okay. When here it is when curly braces, empty curly braces, all these things. Okay. Curly braces string. When okay. So underscore I'll give first. Don't enter details into any fields. Any fields. Okay. So at the rate when is there, and then user don't enter any details into any fields. Okay. Copy this. System.out.println. Here even starts with, ends with also I'm not providing because these are Cucumber expressions. Cucumber expressions will not contain starts with and ends with symbols. Okay. Regular expressions will contain that. Okay. So that you have to understand. User don't enter details into any fields. Whatever you are convenient, either regular expressions or Cucumber expressions, you can use up to your needs, guys. Okay. But these steps should match with the steps should match with the step definition methods. Okay. That's the only thing that you have to take care of. Okay. Public void. Warning then okay, then it's almost then. Warning message means then paste it here And here underscores you have to fill up, the errors will be gone. Underscore, 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 underscore. Here I'll write down system.out.println double greater than warning message got displayed for the mandatory field. Okay, warning messages got displayed for the mandatory fields. Done. Save all. This is also done. This is the last one that we have to implement, which is a simple one. Public void, provide that circular brackets. So underscores you have to fill up again. Underscore, underscore, underscore. Let me fill up all the underscores here. Okay, done. At the rate, then paste it. That's it. System.out.println. I'll write down just to segregate the greater than. Okay, print statements. I'm writing warning message informing the user about duplicate email got displayed. That's it. Done, guys. Okay, click on the register.feature, save all. You see, we have implemented all the steps using the Cucumber expressions in this session, right? Now let's see whether it is running or not. Right click, run as Cucumber feature. The steps are running, we are good. You see, let's see whether steps are running. These are the print statements that got printed. User got navigated to the register account page. User has entered the first name Arun. You see, it's coming. User has entered the last name Motori. User has entered the email address. Email address is also coming. User has entered the telephone into Cucumber expression we have used in this case. User has entered the password into Cucumber expression. User has entered the confirm password into Cucumber expression we have used. Select the privacy policy field, continue button, account got created. All the stuff is coming, guys, without any problem. Everything has come. You see, we are able to create the Cucumber expressions, okay, and then match the steps in the scenarios of the feature file with the step definition method expressions, okay. So either we can use regular expressions or we can use Cucumber expressions to match the step definition methods with the steps of the scenarios of the feature file. So there's one more thing, that is, can we use both? Can we use both regular expressions and Cucumber expressions? That is a question, right? That I'll be covering in the next section, okay. So in the previous session, I demonstrated how to use the regular expressions in Cucumber. Okay, to match the step definition methods with the steps in the scenarios of the feature file, we have used regular expressions as part of the previous session. In this session, we have used Cucumber expressions to match the step definition methods with the steps of the feature files, scenarios of the feature file. Okay, but I'm asking, but my question here is, can we use both regular expressions and Cucumber expressions together? Can we use or not? That question, okay, for that question, the answer will be revealed in the next session. Okay, can we use both or not together? I'll reveal that in the next session. Okay, so that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.